I'm Mike Sullivan. So your wife or your kids are getting into golf. Is it okay to just give them your clubs and cut them down a little bit, or should they have clubs made just for them? Okay, so you love golf and you'd love for your family to enjoy the game too. Your wife or your kids are interested in playing, and this is something that comes up all the time. The dads, what they want to do is they want to take an old set of clubs that they're not using anymore, cut them off, and give them to their kids or their wife. Usually it's their kids, so they can enjoy the game. But let's think about what happens. Let's just talk about when you take the shaft of a club, of an adult club, and you cut it off, what happens to it? First off, notice, this is my driver. I'm flexing it pretty hard here, and this is the amount of flex I'm getting out of it. There's definitely some flex there, but not a ton of it. When you look at a ladies club or a junior club, you're going to see a club that's going to have more flex because kids are not as strong as men. And so what's going to happen is that extra flex that they get is going to help more club head speed happen. It's going to help them enjoy the game more because they can hit the ball farther and easier. Well, when you take your club that is stiff and cut it down, it's not going to be so great for them. Also, what's going to happen is, as stiff as this club is, obviously too stiff for them, you cut it down, it actually plays even stiffer. So what happens when you take a junior golfer and you give them dad's clubs that are cut down, they're too heavy and they're too stiff, that equals not so much fun. The other thing that happens is this. When you talk about accuracy, you talk about club face angle. When we take a typical golf club and we cut down the shaft on the club, what happens is that smaller golfer is playing with the club with lower hands, and that makes the club face for a right-handed golfer start to point left. So what happens is already you've got a club that's too stiff and too heavy, and now you've got the club face pointing the wrong direction. So boy, oh boy, when it comes to learning the game, we know how tough it is already. Don't make it tougher on somebody by giving them equipment that does not fit them. And the way that I always kind of relate it is, if you were going to have a child start playing soccer, you wouldn't put them in your soccer shoes. It would not be fun. So when they start playing golf, even if you only pick up one club or two clubs for them to figure out if they like it, get them clubs that fit, because the game's going to come a little bit easier, and it's probably going to be a lot more fun. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up for a like. And if you subscribe to our channel, you'll be notified by email each time that we produce a new instructional video.